Hi, this is an orientation video for Library 10, and over the course of the next 10 minutes or so, we are just going to run through the class requirements and kind of how the class is set up. So, Library 10 is a information literacy course, and it is designed to help you with your research in English 1A and future classes so you can properly cite things and evaluate websites, among other things like internet ethics and privacy. So what we're going to do today, excuse me, right now, is we're just going to run through the modules really quickly. So you see that our Canvas site is set up just like any other Canvas class that you may have taken, with the modules here at the left: announcements, quizzes, assignments, and grades. So if we click on modules, it will open up every module that we have for the course, and there are 10, and each module is set up basically the same with the exception of module 1 that has some extra stuff, tech requirements, and that sort of thing. So module 2 is a good example of how you'll run through each week with objectives here, and then your required reading is next. For Library 10 classes that are associated with an online English class, the handbook is already embedded. For those of you who have a face-to-face English class, you have a hard handbook that you'll need to purchase in the Cabrillo bookstore, and it's a Library 10 handbook, and you want it for spring 2018 because it changes every semester. So you don't really want to use an old one. You'll need to purchase a new one in the bookstore. And there are also some on reserve down in the ILC in Watsonville, as well as some at the reference desk in Aptos if you need to borrow one. So after the required reading, you'll click next again to get to any required videos and links that you'll need to watch, and then a quiz. Each quiz has between 5 and 10 questions and is worth between 5 and 10 points. So the modules that have a discussion, I'm just going to go back to modules here so I can show you. So module 1 has an introduction discussion. Some of you may have already posted. The quiz for that module is 5 points. Modules that do not have a discussion are worth 10. Let's see, let's look at the syllabus here. So if we open the syllabus, it will show us, here we go, due dates and that sort of thing. So here are my office hours, as well as how you can reach me by phone and, and email. It will also always be on the landing page on our Library 10 Canvas site. So if you have any questions about where to find me, you're able to just open your Canvas site and see it there. So if we go down, you can see all the due dates here. First thing that's due, or items that are due, are the first 2 quizzes and the first discussion by February 12th. There are 2 assignments. Assignment 1, which is a website evaluation exercise, that's due on March 5th. And assignment 2, which is a works cited page, is due on April 23rd. One thing I want to mention about working through the modules is that if you decide that you would like to work through all the modules early in the semester and get through all the quizzes, by all means, go for it. You may work as far ahead as you would like, And quizzes, I do not mark late as long as they're all in and completed by the final exam. The assignments, however, assignment 1 and assignment 2 have hard due dates. That means if you do not talk to me and make arrangements before March 5th for assignment 1, and you turn it in late, it will be marked as 0. If you talk to me before, let me know what's going on. Maybe you're sick, maybe your car broke down. I'm understanding. I understand that life happens. Let me know so that we can make arrangements for an extension or something else. Also, please do not take your quizzes on a mobile device. You'll need to take them on a desktop. Canvas is handy because it's very portable, but it's not very mobile friendly. So a lot of times if you take it on a mobile device like a phone or a tablet, it will kick you out of the quiz and you won't be able to get back in, or there's other technical things that can happen. If you're having tech issues with assignments, let me know as soon as possible. If you are working on it the day before it's due and you have some technical issue, email me immediately so that we can not only work it out, but you don't get marked down for turning it in late or not turning it in at all. Grading. Quizzes are worth 90 points. Again, there are 10 quizzes, one for each module. You are allowed 2 attempts per quiz. So if you get a low score on your first attempt, go ahead and take it again, and it will record your higher of the 2 scores. There's also an unlimited time for the quiz, so take your time, use your handbook, use the videos if you need, take notes while you're watching the videos so you may use them. But once you're in the quiz, you may not exit the quiz and come back during one attempt. So unlimited time, 2 attempts for quizzes. Discussions, there are 2 discussions, one for Module 1, which is an introduction discussion, and one for Module 6, which is a discussion about ethics and privacy. Assignment 1 is worth 40 points, assignment 2 is worth 60, and our final is worth 100, so that's a third of your grade. The final is open between May 14th and the 21st, so you have a full week to take the final. That's actually the week before finals week, and you have 1 attempt in 2 hours. So again, take your time. It's an accumulation of all you've learned or will have learned throughout the semester. And yeah, 1 attempt, 100 points. It's also open book, so you may use your handbook. Here's a breakdown of our letter grades. Let's see here. We talked about required material. We will not be meeting on campus. This orientation serves as kind of like our first meeting, so kind of get you oriented with our course and what it's about and why it's important and what's required. If you are struggling, or if you're not struggling, if you just want to check in, feel free to come by my office at any time. I am in the ILC in Watsonville on Tuesdays between 8:30 and 1:30. And then on Thursdays, I'm at the reference desk in Aptos between 10 and 12. And Friday mornings, again in Aptos between 9 and 1. So please come by if you need anything. I'm always happy to help, answer any questions and that sort of thing. Also, any librarians who work at the reference desk in the library also teach Library 10. So if you can't make it during my office hours, come by anyway. Everybody teaches Library 10, and so they can help you as well. Again, you may submit work early, but you may not submit assignments late. Everything else, as long as it's in by the final, you're good to go. Last thing, can you drop Library 10? If you're enrolled in English 1A, you must be enrolled in Library 10, unless you've already taken it and passed it. Library 10 is designed to work together with English 1A, so they are a requirement together. Let's go back to the modules or to Canvas and look at these announcements here. I will be sending announcements weekly. So you've already received one. I'm posting this on the Sunday after the semester began. So depending on what time you're watching this, you may have already received two announcements. I will send an announcement every Monday morning to remind you what we're working on that week. What's due, send reminders. We'll talk about study sessions for the assignments, and that sort of thing. Grades, may look at any of your grades or scores here just to keep track of how you're doing. And I think that's it. So again, if you have any questions, please come see me during my office hours. You are welcome to email me here. Yeah, I'm always available and I'm always willing to help. So, yeah, let me know if you're having trouble. Otherwise, welcome to Library 10.